Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your man, Donnell Taylor, a.k.a. Small Guy Promotions, coming to you live with What's Up Omaha from the Benson area. Woo! Virtuoso Pizzeria. David Losole here with me. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing so good. I'm ready to eat my pizza. I've already ordered it. It's back at the table.
All right.
But you know how we do on What's Up Omaha?
Yeah.
Let's change
Got
this.
that. All right.
I want to make sure that people know what you do here.
Okay.
And you might think that last name sounds familiar. Why might people recognize that last name?
My family's owned Lo Sole Mio Restaurant for the last 25 years. One of the best Omaha Italian restaurants. It's kind of where I cut my teeth, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
So, opportunity came here and I had to break from the family.
Yeah. So what was the driving factor in moving from the family business to cutting out on your own?
The area itself, the opportunity. I needed someplace that was a little bit fast, had some action all the time. I didn't want to be sitting around doing nothing all day if I was going to break out on my own. That's why also I used the last name Losole, so that people can recognize. And Virtuoso, they might not know, it's somebody highly skilled in the music or art. What we do here is an art, and we're in the music community, so it was a perfect fit. There you go. So, you know, attaching my last name to it, if they said Virtuoso, they might not know, but if they go, ooh, David Losole, you know, by David Losole, they would recognize the family last name and give me a shot.
Yeah, and it's good. And watch, when we show you these pizzas, these slices are so huge. Like, my daughters are here with me.
Yeah, they're bigger than your head.
Yeah, bigger than your head.
Yeah.
And my youngest said, that's kind of big, so they're going to share a slice.
Yeah.
They're probably already eating it now. But for those that don't know, we're in the old Pizza Shop location.
Yeah, so for 22 years, this was a pizza hub for people in the community, and I kept the same phone number and kept the same kind of food inside here. Changed everything up, went a little more artisanal, gave Omaha its first slice house with a walk-up window on the sidewalk, so you don't even have to come in.
Yeah, that's
You can
nice.
just go right to a music venue, get a slice, and keep on keeping on. And that's new to this area, so I was glad to be the first one to do that.
That is so nice. When we came here the last time I saw it, I was like, oh man, they have a window. You can just walk up and get a piece of pizza. So yeah, you know, I love to eat. So I'm a foodie. I consider myself a foodie. So
yes,
that's one
all
reason
foodies
I love
come here and love it.
I'm telling you. Let me show you guys this slice in a few minutes.
Okay,
but
yeah.
First,
So
before that,
we'll tell you. So we make everything with the starter. So every day I would come in. My son, he's the one that makes all the dough. Every single day I showed him how to lay it down, and he hasn't wavered. So consistency is the #1 best compliment I get here. When people say, you know, and I tell them, oh, it's the same on Tuesdays as it is on Friday.
Yeah.
And people can tell when you're smiling, because if you love to do what you're doing, they're going to love to eat what you're doing. And that's what we do here. So my son said to me, he said, Dad, if I got to feed this thing every day, I'm giving him a name.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, what's the name, son? And so Angelo says, Dad, we're calling him Frank. So if you want to go meet Frank, we can meet Frank.
Let's go meet Frank.
He's the za father. I'll take you into my coveted walk-in cooler. I'm pretty proud of it. We keep the floors clean. We clean Frank out every 7 to 10 days as needed. Put him in a new clean bucket. And you know what we do here is basically the old school way.
Okay,
so
cool.
we pride ourselves on that. We'll come in here. So this, and as you can see, my son, you can shut that all the way so all the cold air don't get out. What my son Angelo does is he injects a little bit of personality into every one of these dough balls. So they all have little faces and they're born on dates. So this guy was done on September 1st. Those are the 30th, the 28th over there. We got the September 4th batch over here that's ready to go. That'll be a couple days out yet. We don't use any dough for at least 24 to 48 hours. If we can get 60 hours out of it or 72, man, that's going to be some good dough for you to eat.
Okay.
So here's Frank. He was born on 4/23 of 17. He's Frank Poolish. What does that look like, you say? Well, right there. So we keep him in here. We'll take him out in the morning. He'll get active in the warm air. We'll take 10 pounds out of him. We'll feed him again. 5 pounds of water, 5 pounds of flour.
sorry, Joe.
And then that's pretty much Frank in a nutshell. And then as you can see, everything that we do here is pretty organized and portioned. The cooler itself is all clean. Only the best cheese is available, Grande cheese. That's what we use. So shout out to my boys at Grande for keeping us fresh.
There you go.
Peppers, all the good meats. So
Eggs, everything. Everything.
yes. Here's the pork. We're getting ready to make sausage, so we just cut up that pork today.
Oh, man.
So that'll be fresh house-made sausage tomorrow. Got Tony out here. Tony's cutting up the jardiniere right now. That'll be about about a 14-day marinade before we actually bring it out. And then when we do bring it out,
Sorry, Joe.
we'll
Jim is here.
We'll jar it up and we'll keep it like that.
Okay.
Okay, so everything we do, even our vegetables real quick, I'll show you like the vegetables.
Fresh. Very fresh.
When we put vegetables on a pizza, we always oven roast all of our vegetables. Our mushrooms, our onions, the tricolored bells, anything that brings out the
so
flavor.
good too.
Yeah.
It smells so
And
good.
we don't want to have a soggy pizza, so it helps bleed out the water in there. So. All right, so now we got, so here, this dough we're making today, the dough you're eating today was actually born on the 28th. Right. Okay, so that's the 28th. And then what we do, we open it up. It's a 2-pound dough ball. It weighs 32 ounces. So we're gonna put a little semolina on the board here. Okay. When we're doing this, we do this. A lot of people use cornmeal. I'm not a fan of cornmeal. Maybe for a Chicago deep dish, that's where it belongs for me. But this here is nice and smooth. It's a pasta flour. It's like ball bearings there.
Okay.
It kind of marries into the crust versus just kind of sitting on it. Sometimes that cornmeal clumps up for you. So what we're doing here is just kind of opening this at the edge. Nice and easy. This dough's slacked out pretty good. So I'm not going to spin it because I don't want to puncture a hole in it. You could already see how thin that is.
Yeah.
So,
That's how you get those huge slices, right?
yes, that's how we get those big slices. So we're going to put this on the board like that. Give it a ladle of sauce over here. And then we'll just kind of fan it out to the edges, holding our crust line. And everything we do here is portioned. I want you to have the same experience every day. Like I said, consistency is our #1 compliment, aside from outstanding taste. But you know, it's not some guy's heavy hand on Tuesday and Wednesday you got a light hand going on it. This guy likes extra cheese on his pizza that he eats personally, so he's loading up on it. We measure everything. You'll see here when we go to our table.
All right.
We're gonna kind of walk back this way. You want to stand on that side of me.
All right.
So this here is going to be our pepperoni special. We're going to take some fresh minced garlic here. We're going to put it on the bottom. One of the things I do here to keep our veggies fresh and tasting beautiful is we'll put them on the bottom of the cheese so that it protects them.
Okay.
We use the cheese as the protective layer. So this is going to be the pepperoni special today. We always have cheese, always have pepperoni, and always meatball. Those are the 3 always has. Then what we do from there is we create 3 different pies every day, usually ananas, which is in that pan there, the square Sicilian one, and then 2 other pies. So this one here is the pepperoni special. Let's get mushrooms on it. These, of course, were oven roasted. I don't season any of my vegetables except for the mushroom to kind of get that dirty taste out of there. And we put just a little bit of garlic salt in there. Okay, so that's there.
Looks so good.
And then we'll grab 2 bags of cheese. We portion all our cheese, as you can see. You can only fit so much topping on a pizza, so I really don't regulate that part of it. I like it to the edges.
Okay.
Other than that, it's not a big deal. Sausage, we do portion our sausage when we do that because that's a labor of love right there. And I don't just buy. Same with the meatballs. You know, we make our own meatballs, our own sausage, all in house here. So I'm not going with any cheap products, all high end. Flour I use is a double O Tony Jim and Yanni flour. It's an artisanal flour from California. A lot of pizzerias, so my flour might cost me around $28. A lot of New York pizzerias, their flour is going to be all Trump's flour. Nothing wrong with it, but you know, it's about a $14 bag. It doesn't really rise, and it's not as silky to work with either as this one here.
So that's one of the things that sets you apart.
Yes, we do everything artisanal, fresh as we can. A lot of the ingredients are on there. I'll make that a little bit bigger.
This pizza is so huge.
It's a 20-inch pizza peel. And then we'll throw some pepperoni down on here. And we'll just start separating it out. You don't really want it to touch because the pepperoni will overpower all the other flavors. If it's a regular pepperoni pizza, we'll go ahead and put more pepperoni than this on here. But really it's about a little balance of flavor and not having too much of one topping to where you're kind of going, oh, that all tasted like pepperoni.
Right.
One thing you'll notice at my pizzeria here is I don't use green bell peppers. I use a tri-colored bell, which is yellow, red, and orange. Those don't take as much flavor away from everything.
Okay.
You know how when you have a green bell pepper and somebody puts a little too much on it, everything tastes like the bell pepper. So,
strong.
yeah, too strong. Same with basil. I limit the high overpowering part of it all.
And those other peppers will be a little sweeter, right?
Yes, they will be a little sweeter, not as bitter. So here we go. There's a 20-inch pie getting ready to go in the oven. That's our pepperoni special.
Woo!
And then we're going to go ahead and land it here. And we do it just like that. So
Oh, man.
that'll cook up for about probably 7 minutes because of recovery time on this. We're working a lot in the nighttime on a Saturday.
Okay.
We're closer to 9 minutes. So it's all about recovery. Get a rotation on there about halfway through. Once the crust puffs up, any bubbles will pop halfway through the area.
Okay.
And then when we're done here, we'll show you the finish station.
All right.
All right. So.
Man, I'm excited. I like to eat, so you know, Small Guy Promotions is, you know, like I said, I kind of like to. Yeah, sure. He's gonna show us something else really
show
quick.
You how we do our nanas. Our nanas is a Sicilian. They call them grandma pies. They become pretty popular the last couple of years. So I call my grandma Nana, so we call it a nanas here. It's at least a twice baked pie. So we're gonna kind of be a little bit rough, it looks like, to this pie, but not really. So we got a pan over here pre-larded up. We use lard here. So we're gonna pre-pan this up here like such. And then what we do is kind of just let it sit like this. We'll let it sit here for about 15-20 minutes. Get a little rise back to it. We'll lay this provolone cheese down on each corner here, and then we'll put it in the oven for the first bake. The first bake's going to be about 5 minutes. It'll let everything kind of rise up for you, settle it, give you them nice air pockets. Then we'll put a little sauce down, all the toppings, a little more sauce on top of that, and go about 6 more minutes. So this whole pie will probably take about 15 minutes, 18 minutes if we're busy from start to finish. And so that's what that is here. We'll get these cheeses here. Again, like I said, we're all about the portion. We portion everything that we do here. If you look under here, even your Italian beefs are all portioned up right here, ready to rock and roll. Nothing sitting
That's
in
a lot
water.
of prep time.
Yeah, well, it's all about the prep. Today's prep's for tomorrow's activity. So
Gotcha.
I could be sick for one day and we'd still be okay.
Okay, gotcha. That's good. Yeah, plan ahead.
Well, plus, it's not so much just planning ahead as much as it is that everything tastes a little better after it gets married, you know?
Yep.
You marry the flavors for 24 hours, that's awesome. You can get 3 days out of something marrying together, it's even better.
That's why leftovers taste good,
That's
better sometimes.
Yes, when people go, man, this tastes better today than yesterday, that's because it probably does. So, got it? So Tony, he's got radar already. He was over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say
but he knows that it had to be spun, so he's spinning it right there. That's good right there.
So we're doing that to make sure it cooks evenly.
Yeah, we want it even. The back corners, the heat radiates off the back like that, so it's going to be a little bit hotter back there. You don't want that side to blister. The front door side's losing a lot of air all the time, so it doesn't get as hot. So part of the whole recovery.
Makes sense.
We'll come over here and show you that we're going to land the pie. Here's what I call our finish station. We give every pie a happy ending. What does that mean? It means we drizzle it with extra virgin olive oil that's soaked in some garlic. We hit it with a little bit of essence of oregano and then some pecorino romano cheese. Right. And we cut and serve it. So that's pretty much how everybody's pie is going to be. You want to look up at the window? I don't have much up here today.
No, that's...
So this is what that Nana's pie is going to come out like. It's going to be a nice and thick pie.
Oh, man.
You'll see that.
I almost got that today.
Yeah.
I got the other special, the pepperoni special.
And then the girls, they're probably happy eating their pie.
Well, here's that window really quick, guys. Look, you can just walk up and order. You can walk up to the window. There's not a lot of places you can do that. So, you're out having a good time. hitting the bars up. I'm hungry. What do? You stop over to Virtuoso. You grab you a slice, maybe two, depending. You got a group with you. They're here. And what are your hours?
Our hours are noon to 9, Tuesday through Saturday, closed Sunday and Monday currently.
Okay, cool.
This pie will peek in here. It's about ready to come out. I'm gonna give it maybe 20 more seconds.
So you have a clock in your head for that then?
Yeah, I mean, there's no actual timer. I am the kitchen timer. So, no clock in the head, because like I said, if you set it to 6 minutes or 7 minutes, and then we're opening it and moving pizzas, 20, 30 an hour, then all of a sudden it's not 6 minutes, it's more like 9 minutes.
Yeah.
You got to shut every cover. The stone takes up the heat. So, and that's why people go, oh, I smell like burnt pizza. What they're smelling is this under here. So that acts as a little barrier. So it'll help ride on top of the stones, give you bottom that good crisp. It'll have the little crunchies on it. But most of that, 90% of what's on the peel is going to stay in the oven.
Okay.
And you'll see when we pull it out here, bottom should be good.
Oh man, if you guys, I'm telling you, every time I do a food place, the smell in here is just like amazing. I've never been in an area where like fresh baked pizza like this.
I also like to say nothing Russian, only Italian, so we're going to go 15 more seconds on that.
There you
I
go.
don't want to pull out, anything blonde.
Yeah.
I like them a little bit on the edge. So, yeah, definitely.
Oh man, I'm telling you, the smell right now. I'm so excited to go back over and like eat my slice at my table. I'm gonna show you how. If you've not been here before, these slices are so huge. I'm not joking. It only takes one slice for you to get full. So.
You ready?
Yes.
There we go.
Fresh out the oven. Ooh.
So what we do, the routine is we close this. That'll give that cheese just a little bit of time to set up, so when we run that wheel through it, we're not pushing any ingredients off. So, plus you never land a pie in a dirty oven.
Ah, okay.
At least not here, according to the pizza lab. And if you're into pizza, that's a great read. I would recommend getting it. And then we got here the happy ending.
Oh man, that looks amazing.
And then we're going to go ahead and cut this baby up into 6 pieces. Clean the wheel. Nobody wants to eat off a dirty wheel. And then we slide that baby right over here. Woo!
Ah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for your time, and stop on down to Virtuoso Pizzeria.
Yeah, and so
60th and Maple.
do you guys have different specials every day?
Oh yeah, we always have cheese, pepperoni, and meatball, and then we rotate the bottom 3 pies out daily.
That is great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go show them this slice.
Yes, and if you follow us on Virtuoso Pizza 23, that's our social media to tell you what the pies of the day are.
Yep, and you're on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff.
Instagram. Yep.
Cool. Thank you so much, Dave. So, here, let me show you. Let me show you how big the slice is. That's one slice. Did you guys eat it all? You ate it all? Was it good? Was it good? It wasn't good? It was, but why you put me on video? Look, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Virtuoso Pizza. Benson. Stop out here. It's really affordable. One slice is all it takes to fill you up. And I'm here meeting... Sorry, Joe Evans commented and said, I wish you would have told me that you were going.
Tell me to get off Facebook.
Joe, if you're still on here, Jim says, get off Facebook. Go to Twitter. Go to Twitter. But yeah, that's what it is. Small Guy Promotions. What's up, Omaha? Virtuoso Pizza. Please stop out, support local. You know what's good, that last name. You get that Lo Sole last name, man. You know what to expect. So I'm going to go and eat my slice. I'm gonna eat my slice. Hold on, let me send my blessing. Thank you for the food, amen. Oh man, hold up. Look at that. Get down here. I'm gonna eat all the pizza if y'all can get down here. That's what it is. Small Guy Promotions. What's up, Omaha? Virtuoso Pizza. Thank y'all for tuning in. Share with your friends. Tell them about it. We're everywhere. If you have an idea of a place that I should go out and visit, let me know. I'll stop out. All right, thank you. Peace out. Smile, help someone else smile. Laugh and help someone else laugh.